Hey guys, welcome back to Tradition with a Twist. Forgot for a second. I'm Tracy,
I'm Nicole.
and today we are rejoining the Hot Mess Express.
Yes, we are
You
with
know?
one of the last episodes of the season before we're dealing with the special. So this one, we're actually dealing with the Four Wives and Counting,
It's
season
the-
1, episode 7.
It's the wedding day.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I made it.
To almost the end of the first chapter.
Me.
So for this episode, we start with, it's the day before the wedding, and we're dealing with Cody talking about, hey, guys' night out, So out of his family, the only one from his family attending is Logan, his son, his oldest son. But he does say, he has a lot of friends coming in. It's a great time to hang out with the guys, all of this, get away from some of the estrogen and things like that. But I think it's quite funny that his son Logan, who's 16, is like, man, these guys gossip so bad.
They gossip worse than anything I've ever known.
Gossip worse than
the
women.
women.
Like, yeah. So what are your thoughts first on like him actually allowing his son to attend, and then just his general comments about wanting to get away from the estrogen, but he's like, luckily I prefer the company of women to men, so but every once in a while it's nice to get out and hang out with the guys.
Couple bachelors. Every once in a while, you just need to go out with the guys and heal up, and get away from all the estrogen. Fortunately, I prefer the presence of women to that of men, but once in a while, it's just good to hang out with the guys. Well, these were buddies that came to my party the night before the wedding, and none of them are polygamous.
Well, look out now. No cheating. Oh, look at those guns, man. He's just making me look.
Off camera, we had the conversation where I was like, his 16-year-old son is more mature than he is.
Yes.
That's it. Logan is more mature than he is.
Facts.
The fact that he's like, he's almost a man. He's 16. I was like, ew. In what world is a 16-year-old almost a man? I understand that in many cultures and many, manhood begins, but mental maturity is something totally different. And so having teenagers, no. But okay, when your dad is Cody.
I would say
when your dad is Cody.
It depends on life experience, because like personally, me at 16 was a lot more mature than a lot of people around me at ages 25, 26, 27, when you're kind of forced to grow up a little, early and take responsibility early. A lot of times you develop those things.
As was I, but I was still a fool, and I was still, in retrospect, hindsight is 2020. And, I was still foolish. Yeah. And at no point would an adult in their right mind, they would have said, I am mature. They would not have said, she is an adult. But when your father is Cody.
I'm 12 today. I'm just excited. I'm just happy. I'm 12.
Makes a whole lot of sense, because you're more man at 16 than he is at whatever age he is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, that's it.
Okay, so moving on again. So this is still the day before the wedding,
right?
So now we're moving into Robyn, and Robyn says that at her bridal shower she got a Cody survival kit from her soon-to-be sister wives. And, a few other things included, his favorite foods, celery. He always has to have celery. He has to have his salt. There was that whole egg fiasco with, him actually telling her that, don't worry, Christine will tell you how to make my eggs.
Because I don't do pepper.
Yeah.
Something from the girls. This says Cody's survival kit. First off, celery. Cody loves celery. Every time he comes in the house, it's like, do you have celery? And then salt, because the boy loves salt on his food. He doesn't like pepper. I remember this one time making him eggs and putting pepper on it. He's like, oh, you put pepper on it. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, that's okay. Christine will show you how to make my eggs.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the survival kit and that whole, don't worry, Christine will show you how to make my eggs, since obviously you don't know what you're doing.
So the simple fact that the other wives presented you with a Cody survival kit, y'all, you know what was in the kit? A towel, some celery, some salt, some Q-tips, some aloe vera gel, and sunscreen.
Yeah.
What? If that is the Cody survival kit, this is all. Oh, and spray starch, because you better be ironing them clothes.
Spray starch, that's correct.
So again, this is all about meeting Cody's most basic needs because Cody's incompetent. Cody can do nothing. And so we're going to take care of him down to lathering his face, I'm assuming, I'm hoping, with that nasty ass sunscreen. I'm gonna assume.
Where else are you putting sunscreen?
I don't know. This is Cody. He's nasty. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna say his face.
Okay.
But then his face is always so tan, it don't look like he's doing a good job. So whatever.
Well, okay. Well, let's stay on that vein then, because you say that he's worthless,
I don't
but
like him.
Robyn in that same scene, she's like, he might be a little high maintenance, but the way he still treats you that same way, and you know what? He's totally worth it. So, no pepper in the eggs, not a problem, because Cody's worth it. Because he's worth it too. No comment? You don't think he's worth it?
Absolutely not. He's not worth a penny. He's not worth it. I mean, quite frankly, clearly neither is she. So I am like, go ahead, girl. Sign up.
Yeah.
Sign up for this badass ride that you're about to take, because you deserve every little bit of the Cody that you think is worth it. You go ahead.
Well, continuing on about Cody's unworthiness, how about so we can move into the whole day of the wedding and the address, and the fact that on the invitations the wrong address is printed, and so since the wrong address is printed now, Robyn came up with this brilliant idea.
Oh my God,
brilliant to put the correct address in a jar, label it, add their picture, and place that at the wrong address so people can just go ahead and take the right address out of here. And it's in a jar because in case it rains, the new address won't get wet or anything.
I said to Nicole, I said, what the hell? She put it in a jar. What the hell was she going to do? Put it in a basket? The wind would blow it away. I was like, nobody proofreads? Who did this? I said Mary wasn't involved.
Yeah.
Janelle wasn't involved.
Yeah.
This was all you, Robyn, and your soon-to-be worthless husband, Cody. Because you didn't recognize before you had this printed. When you make invitations, they give you a proof.
Well,
Even before, if you designed your own invitations, they say double check. How do you put the wrong address? Grace. But what's crazy is this wrong address doesn't even seem to freaking exist, because Cody and his worthless behind is like 3 hours before the wedding, mind you. Hey, Robyn, is there anything you think I could do? What do you think? Maybe I should go get some balloons to add to this jar, and I'll go drop it off. Sir, why you gotta ask? Because you're worthless.
yeah.
You're worthless. You can't think of anything on your own. And then my guy couldn't even find the address.
I gotta find the address, the wrong address that we put on the. Oh, there's Mary. Hey, Mary.
Okay, so are you out trying to find that wrong address?
Yeah, I'm here close to something, and it's filled.
He is so lost. It's incredible.
I know where I'm at. I can find my way back. I'm not totally lost. This spot is totally lost. This is it right here. We finally find the closest thing to the wrong address. Okay. And put the bottle and the balloons there and go, what the hey, I hope they show up. The jar took forever, so I had to race home and get ready.
Then he's going to go, after searching blindly, oh, maybe GPS is going to have to help me. Duh. First thought. You're going to, and then have to end up calling your first wife Mary.
No, she calls him. She calls him. And
Psychically,
he
she knew
answers.
his worthless behind.
Yeah, because she's checking
needed
in
help.
on him. She's
'Cause she
checking
knew.
in on him.
She
Yeah.
knows he can't
Yeah.
do nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying that she called him.
She
He
called
didn't
him.
take
Okay,
the
he didn't
initiative
call
to
her.
call her
Well,
or
there.
anything. He was just gonna figure it out or whatever.
I gave him more
So,
credit
yeah,
than it was
yeah.
due. So he eventually drops this jar off. It looks like it's in front of somebody else's house. You know these people didn't ask nobody.
Yeah.
I was
Let's be
like-
real. If that was your house and you just see some
Oh,
random ass
it's a damn
balloons
jar.
right in front of your house, you're like, what the hell is this? Are you gonna keep it there? Are you gonna be nice enough? You
No.
know.
No,
I
I'm
mean, because
not.
they could have had
Probably
some
not.
real a-hole people who were like,
What is this?
get this crap off of my lawn.
Did you ask me?
I didn't authorize this. I didn't say this was okay.
But you know, hey, better community. I don't know. But you know, the jars, they are great. Cody's now like, oh, I have to rush back.
Yeah.
My guy, this was 3 hours before the wedding. You're slow.
Yeah.
In more ways than
Yeah.
one.
That he is very, very slow. So, okay, he says, now he has to get back all of this. What I find quite laughable, actually, is that, so before the wedding, the day of, a few hours before, like, Robyn is in a frenzy and she's like, oh, I'm so busy. I have so much going on. Why am I alone? And then, the OG wives are like, oh, yeah, we're over here. Us and the
Getting our
kids
hair
are getting
done.
pampered,
Hey.
doing all of this stuff.
Yep.
And, they're like, well, she didn't say she needed help or anything.
And they
like,
said we
you know,
offered.
we
but-
would have helped her if she said, hey, I need some help wrangling the kids or doing this, but she didn't.
The kids, and I'm just like going, why am I alone? What was wrong with me? Why isn't someone over here with me? Why didn't I plan ahead on this one?
We only got the hair done and, the pedicures and stuff because she said so.
I mean, really, truly, if she would have said, can you please come over and get the kids? Well, sure, no problem, but we didn't know.
Get ready, go out. Sit on the couch and go.
She didn't
Sweedle
ask.
D and Sweedledum,
She didn't
Robyn
ask.
and Cody. Okay, there's no way the day of your wedding you are ironing stuff. She's trying to iron. She's trying to do
iron,
stuff.
steaming,
What are
all
you
of this
doing?
day of.
Why is that not ready?
Yeah.
And then she can't even handle her 3 kids. Her 3. She don't have none of the other 15. Just her 3.
Yeah.
And she can't handle them. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed out. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They
I
deserve
just-
each other. No.
Yeah. I think it's just laughable to me, and I actually I felt really good for the OG, the original wives, because they're like, they're actually getting a moment to be pampered and to just this is nice.
Yes. I mean, because
We're just gonna enjoy.
yeah, because they know, at the end of the day, they got to sit there and watch their man marry somebody else or whatever.
Well, they expect that. They know
okay.
that.
That's nice.
They expect it, And I feel like it's probably also one of the few times that they're actually being allotted the opportunity to do this, because even the
daughters,
the oldest daughters
Yeah.
are like, this is the first time we've ever been to a salon to, actually get our hair done and be pampered and all of this.
Which is interesting because there were 2 other weddings prior to this one, if you think about it.
I mean, there were, but the kids weren't born yet.
Oh, well, damn, that's true.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
No
y'all
kids
don't
yet.
do nothing. So y'all do nothing then. You do nothing. You do nothing. That's what you're telling me. You do nothing? Okay, you do nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, since you're talking about how there were other weddings beforehand, so there were 3 previous weddings, I think it is really sad and slightly despicable on Cody's portion that 2 out of the previous 3 marriages, they were what Robyn's getting, this is nothing like what we had,
Yep.
Mary was the only one because obviously she's the first wife, and she's like, oh yeah, and it's funny because Janelle's like, oh yeah, I remember she had cream puffs,
puffs?
I was there, it was a nice to do, it was this great affair, but then Janelle's was really small, a lot of her family disowned her, so it was just at their house. Christine,
Very
not
small.
much, just very
No.
small as well.
But here
A
goes
very
Miss
simple
Robyn.
event. Yeah.
Here
But
goes
they're
Miss
like, yeah,
Robyn. And
Robyn?
it's a nice to do.
Yeah. Robyn's they're
No.
no, our events were nothing like this. They were simple events. They were nothing like this. So
And I think that's problematic. I think, again, it's different if it's like a financial thing, if it's whatever, but you know, I don't know. I don't like it. Again, it's just
What are your thoughts on the fact that the only two to have nice weddings or receptions are Mary, wife number 1, and Robyn, wife number 4. And Mary supposedly helped bring in Robyn and helped, acquire her, since she's in mergers and acquisitions.
Right.
So
So if I'm gonna think about this realistically, take off my disdain for Cody, and if I really think about it, I'm gonna say, you know what, it kind of makes sense. It's like you have your first child, the baby shower is amazing, it's over the top, it's blah blah blah. Why? It's your first, even if you're not fully established, it's your first. If you have a second and third, God bless you, because whatever. But it's maybe not as much of a big deal. And then maybe for your last one, for now, let's just say, we don't know. You don't know. But by the time 16 years has passed, if you think about it, since your last child, 16 years has passed, you're in a different financial space, it's a different time, maybe.
So could you say it's kind of like, so now you're almost starting over? It's like you're back to the start.
It is.
Back to number
You're
1.
back to, well, I mean, like I said, this is the Cody Robyn show, and the fact that the other 3 are in total, complete Delulu land, I don't know what to tell them. I don't know how to help them. I wish I could.
Well, you could say they're in Delulu land, but according to Robyn, it's more like they're in the sorority house, because the wives do present Robyn with a gift at the wedding reception. It's the clatter ring. And she's like, this is so beautiful. They all wear them. And now I have one. It's like I've made it into the club. It's like I'm part of the sorority.
Janelle and Christine and I got together. We got you a little welcome to the club gift. Really? It's good. It's Mary's idea first. Oh,
It's a Brown family tradition to wear a colada ring. They all wear them. They got rules. It was kind of like I got into the sorority.
And I said, the sorority from what? The sorority of hell? They should have been like Mean Girls and be like, you can't sit at our table. What? No. Get out of here. Go somewhere. I was like, the fact when they gave her the clatter ring and the crocodile tears came once again, I'm just like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Go somewhere.
Crocodile Robyn.
I don't like it. I mean, listen. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, what we can say in this sorority of sisterhood or sorority of stupidity, whatever you want to call it.
No, see, I don't even say that, because the 3 sorors, the 3 sisters are good. Yeah. They're good. It's this 4th that they should have dropped her off in front of the fire station and left her for somebody else to take home. They don't need her.
She shouldn't have made it past Pledge
No,
Week, huh?
she shouldn't have.
No.
She should not have made it.
Well, since they did. Now, okay, so we're pretty much towards the end of the episode, and so now the sorority sisters are talking about their expectations for, the future and what they're looking forward to. And, Christine, which for me, I'm going to say is laughable that she says this, because I know the future. I know some of the upcoming conversations to be held, but she says that she's actually looking forward most to them living back together in one house again. So, because, Robyn's separate right now. So she's like, us living all together. Janelle's just like, I just want us to be doing things together as a family. That's what I'm looking forward to. And Mary's looking forward to hopefully gaining a closeness so they can be like real best friends and not wanting to do anything without each other.
And as these women said it, I said, oh my God, they don't even realize they're on a trip down denial. They really don't realize they bought passage and they're on their way down the Nile River because this is not going to happen. This doesn't happen now. This isn't going to happen. I haven't seen future episodes, and I have indigestion because it is not going to be pretty. And I feel for the 3, and I want the 3 to do well. And I need them to kick her out of the club.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say, you say it's not going to be pretty. I would say, beauty comes in many different forms. And I do feel that there are some beautiful moments that they have together as the family upcoming. It's just the overall outcome and some of the details in the background are a little
even the most
ugly.
horrific and violent horror movie has some amazing scenes.
Well, yeah.
The worst situation has beautiful moments. The most horrible person has some moments. That's it.
All right, well, here's the 4 wives and counting, and we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, so we thank you. We are tradition with a twist, and so it is time for our twist, guys. Today's twist, let's see, Nicole's gonna pick it.
Yeah. We'll look through, we'll see what wisdom we receive here. And we'll just, ask a message here for the collective that
For the
they
collective,
need to know.
not that we're channeling from Cody.
Yes. What message does the collective need to hear or would help them on their journey today? Okay, it's about everyone's well-being. So we would like to say we honor and respect our bodies by giving them what they deserve to thrive, providing ourselves with the best of food, exercise, water, relaxation, therapeutic treatments, and thoughts, and making sure that things that we consume are designed by nature to be in our body, stimulating your body's energy flow with exercise, taking time for yourself to rest, allowing stillness and tranquility of your body and mind to help rejuvenate them. So just taking your own well-being into your own hands.
The medicine and the power is always in you. So remember that and listen to the still small voice. When your body speaks to you, listen, honor it. My name is Tracy, and I want to thank you for joining us.
My name's Nicole, and if you are new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And also, if you're a returning member, comment, like, subscribe, share, let us know your thoughts as well, and thanks for returning.
Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.